seeking a presidential nomination. Early setbacks for Dana Rosemary Scallon. The Greens' Eamon Ryan enters the fray. The murder of Pat Finucane, a former Special Branch informer, pleads guilty. A move to resolve the row over secondary school places in Limerick City. Tens of thousands turn out to welcome the Liam McCarthy Cup back to Cork. Good evening and welcome. President McAleese is to hold a news conference tomorrow morning at which she is expected to announce that she'll seek a second term in office. As yet, it's uncertain whether there'll be any other candidates. But if there is to be an election, the Minister for the Environment has said it will be on the 22nd of October. Today, 2 county councils rejected an initial bid by Dana Rosemary Scallon to have them nominate her for the presidency. The Green Party is to seek a nomination for its Dublin South TD Eamon Ryan, but he'll need the support of 20 Oireachtas members if he's to contest the election. And the Labour Party will decide on Thursday whether or not to nominate a candidate.
Just 24 hours before Mary McAleese is due to announce that she will nominate herself for a second term as president, the race for the Áras is beginning to hot up. In the space of just a few hours today, Dana Rosemary Scallon and Eamon Ryan of the Green Party have indicated they are throwing their hats into the ring. This morning it was confirmed that Dana, who came third on the last occasion, had written to every council in the country to try and get the necessary support to allow her enter the race again. In 1997 she made political history by becoming the first person to get the backing of 4 local authorities to allow her run for the Áras. But just after lunchtime there was an even more surprising development when it was confirmed the Green Party TD Eamon Ryan was seeking the support of his party's National Council, which meets next week to run for the Áras.
There's a long way to go. It has to go to our own National Council for approval in the party, and indeed I have to get the 20 nominees in the Dáil or in the channel, so it's still going to be very difficult, but I wanted to give it a try, and I think this country would benefit from having a presidential election, from being able to debate big issues in our world and in our country.
The Labour Party will make up its mind on Thursday on whether or not to field a candidate. Meanwhile, this evening, Dana failed to get the backing of Fine Gael members on Mayo County Council to nominate her for the presidency. Councillors claimed they were unable to do so because the ministerial order calling the election had not been signed. But other members said they would not support her anyway.
It's been made quite clear that the political establishment doesn't want an election. And the lateness of the date of the nominations, October 1st, meant that a lot of county councils couldn't include this in their normal order of business. Now, obviously, if the date of the election was announced on Thursday, the form confirming it is a technicality.
And Charlie joins us now from Government Buildings. Charlie, we've heard Dana today already blaming attempts to block her. But what are her difficulties?
Well, her difficulties are very simple. It doesn't look as if the political parties in this time round and councillors around the country want to give her the nod. 7 years ago she made political history by getting 4 councils to give her the backing so she could run for the presidency. Today 3 councils so far have failed to give her that backing. Now she says the political parties are trying to block her. They deny this, but privately I think many of the political parties don't really want to see her in the field.
And that rather unexpected announcement by Eamon Ryan, unexpected it would appear for quite a few people in his own party.
Yes, it took the political institutions in Leinster House today by complete surprise, but it also has to be said, it also took some of his own parliamentary colleagues by complete surprise. Within an hour of him saying that he would like to run for the presidency, one of his own parliamentary colleagues off the record was on to RTE News saying the whole idea was bonkers and that many of his parliamentary colleagues were totally opposed to it, and that this particular person said he was going to oppose it when their National Council meets in Clonakilty next week. So there you have it. He may not get the full backing of his own party. So what's the Labour Party going to do? We were getting indications this morning from them that they were not going to enter the field. They were going to keep keep their powder dry for the two by-elections. But given now that Eamon Ryan wants a nomination, it may be somewhat more difficult for the Labour Party. The Green Party could say to Labour, well, listen, if you want us to go into a rainbow coalition down the road, at least give us the support so we can have a contest for the presidency. The next few days are going to be interesting. Tomorrow, Mary McAleese, the worst kept secret in Irish politics, will announce she's going to run for the presidency. We still can't be certain tonight if we're going to have a contest, though, on the 22nd of October.
Charlie, thanks very much for joining us. And there'll be live coverage of President McAleese's news conference on RTE1 television beginning at 11:20 tomorrow morning. There have been fresh calls for an independent inquiry into the killing of prominent Belfast solicitor Pat Finucane.